Hello and welcome back to another CFM video. I know I haven't done these in about 2 weeks. I've been really focused on the trips tight end video and the bunch tight end video. Great videos, by the way. I put a lot of effort in going into them and really explaining how each of them work. And if you're really trying to help your comp game, especially in weekend league when people are running trips, bunch tight end, stuff like that, I highly recommend checking those videos out. But enough of talking about those. This is the DML Rags 2 CFM where I'm the Giants and we're taking on Yardy.
It's Yardy, Nathan Horton, 30 years old. LCQ had a great run in the LCQ last year. Top 4 in the Chiefs club last year. Lost to Space Jam in the semifinals. He's looking to get revenge this year. We'll hope for a speedy recovery for Barkley.
Let's go,
back
get
to
out,
Saquon.
run!
He's got room. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. DRC will run him down, but we got early fireworks.
Yardy is a pro player. He's played in the MCS. He's made 2 live events. He's an LCQ finalist, and he is a PS4 Madden 21 Chiefs Club champion. So he's made a lot of money in the MCS. He's got a lot of respect in the community. He's very tough to beat, and he's been dominating the league ever since he got Gunslinger and Jared Goff. And if you guys know, when you get Gunslinger, you're able to pass like 10 times better. So that's definitely something to be wary of throughout this game. And yeah, that's basically it. Normally I do in-game commentaries, but I'm doing post-game commentaries for the playoffs because in-game commentaries, I tend to just throw myself off. I don't know if you guys do that. You complain, you yell, you know, but for when there's a lot of money on the line, you got to sit there silent. You got to lock in. You got to do what you got to do to come out with that win. So we're doing a quick post-game commentary. I think those are kind of cool. I've seen a lot of my favorite YouTubers do them. They end up, you know, adding more of an analysis base to the video, which I think is really cool. But anyways, enough talk. Let's get straight into it. Let's see how we do against Yardy. So right here, he starts off. He kicks it off to the fullback. A very common technique in Madden players. They don't want to kick return touchdowns on us. We go down. We don't want to get hit stick. Quick base call. Always cut it back. Get a big gain right there. Right here, I believe we throw the tight end corner route. It's always a big gain. That's one of my favorite plays out of Z-Spot. Evan Ingram breaks off some tackles, a spin move. You know, he's the guy. And then right here, you know us. We chuck our seam. It's wide open in the end zone. We love it. We see cover 3. We throw a laser. We quick hike him. He gets the ball back, and he throws this C route, but Adoree Jackson is right there. Acrobat, X Factor, he's there, great player. Now right here, you know us, we see cover 3, we have a different play. We got our fade, we hit it in the out of bounds area, but Kadarius Toney hangs on. And then right here, we chuck our wheel route, we see the flat split, boom, wheel route back to the end zone. We take a quick 14-point lead with only 3 minutes. Now he goes, he calls his trips play. Now Yardy's got a lot of broken plays. So he's gonna broken play, chuck it to his running back, get about 15 yards. And then right after that, Yardy is calling another play. It takes a while. He throws his flat. And quick gain, I throw it too. It's a good pass. Then right about here, Yardy's just going to throw a corner route. It's wide open. Adoree Jackson's just too far to Acro again. He doesn't... Adoree still has his X factor, luckily for us, so maybe he can make a play for us. But we miss our adjustment. That was our last adjustment. We were going to man up our tight end, and we didn't end up doing. So we get ball back. We have our receivers in the right spot. We notice he's just blitzing us. So he's in just man coverage, sending everybody. So we have to switch up what we're doing. We call the same play that we called before, and we just throw our low ball slant with the max protect. Then we send 5 out, right? Quick spin move, get our gains. You know how it is. We got to send 5 out or block everybody. There's no in between. That's kind of how you counter the blitz. Another low ball slant. He can't cover John Ross. He's too fast. And then right here, we notice that he's sending the dogs, and we put Evan on a streak for an easy touchdown right to our guy. Then right here, he just throws a quick in, gets his yards, trucks the first defender. I was kind of scared. He could have trucked someone else. Jaleel Billingsley, his rookie tight end, been playing good for him. Quick arrow to Gibson for 11, 12 yards. Got to respect it. I'd take it too. He stiff arms our guys to the ground. Then he calls bunch right here, but we get a disengage. I don't even know how I got the disengage. I'm still trying to lab that. And then right here, he throws another C route on 4th and 7, but Adoree Jackson still with universal coverage. Steps up big for us. So up 21-7 with ball. We're in the best position possible. If we get points before half, we pretty much won this game up by 3 possessions. It would be crazy for us. But unfortunately, we overthrow the ball, and it hits him right in the noggin, and he takes the ball back again. So we want to hold him to 3 here. If he gets 14, he could tie the game after half because he gets ball at half. But it's becoming very difficult because our pass rush isn't as good. So we have to start moving people around to get a better pass rush and sending a little bit more heat. Once again, to his running back spin move. A lot of flats, a lot of broken plays. So we've been playing good defense. And right here, he's looking for the corner out, but he just ends up taking the flat. I did smart decision on a quick 2nd and 2. Get your first and get closer. Now right here, Yardy was looking for the wheel, but Micah Parsons is too fast. He's 96 speed on this team. And then right here, we just cover his PA counter go call. But once again, Yardy, one of the craziest people, broken play. But it was an overthrow because of Micah Parsons again with under pressure. We get the ball back. We call our favorite play. Just the broken play, or not the broken play, the max protect double crosser / slant. Always works out for us. Then we hit the slant again. John Ross, 96 speed. I was thinking about going and continuing down the field, but we didn't end up. Right here, we're looking for the fade. He called man coverage. It was covered. Take our flat. Ideally, we're looking for 3 here, and it looks like we get it with the corner route. Very simple call. That's the best thing you can do when you need to get out of bounds and get your 3. So we're still up 3 possessions, feeling good. As long as we continue playing good defense, we should be in a good spot. So Yardy gets ball back. Now he's calling like verticals to get a little deeper. And he throws it right at us. This will be the game. And we drop it. And he texts me after the game. He goes, bro, it was a 50-50 ball. I was livid. I wanted that ball. I wanted the game over. So we blitz that guy. We click on. So we covered that receiver. But it doesn't matter. Yardy just throws it anyway. Kind of a dangerous read. Kind of into traffic. But it is what it is. Quick post slant by Yardy. I like the corner route as well. Not many people do that. Have the post and the corner on the same side. It was a good trips play. He does the same thing, but unfortunately this time for him, it's completely covered. But you know Yardy, broken play. But you wouldn't think this would be a touchdown, but it ends up being a touchdown because I missed 2 tackles. Then he goes back to his favorite red zone play, 2 wheels and an in route from his tight end. He loves that play. I set up the exact defense to stop it. But you know, we get it back. I actually thought he was going to get it here. I completely forgot about that. James Bradbury, one of my favorite corners. He's got super high man coverage, super high zone. One of the reasons I picked the Giants. I didn't even know how he was a superstar. I didn't think he started in the NFL this season as much as some of the other corners did, but it was nice that he had it. You know us, quick slant to John Ross. John Ross has been dominating for us. He's been covering the slants. He's been doing exactly what we needed him to do every time we gave him the ball. And Yardy's just been blitzing us. If you've noticed, he's coming out in this nickel blitz. He's sending everybody. And you notice he's doing the same thing once again. But when everyone's pressed like that in the gaps, I always try to run base. And if it doesn't work, we end up pretty screwed, which really sucks for us. Because if we end up losing yards, then we have to pass and he's blitzing us. And he's in the best possible spot to be in. So right at 2nd and 12, I believe we go for another post slant or the Z-spot combo. Okay, yeah, so it was another post slant combo. I think this is one of my favorites. And the post is wide open. We stay in bounds. I was kind of going for the TD, but we still go down. We still eat more clock. Another base call, very simple call. But Saquon's kind of crazy, and you'll notice that's a common theme throughout all of my games. Saquon's been dominating up and down the sticks. Yardy throws an out route to Billingsley when he gets the ball back. And he throws a quick corner combo. But our guys are shedding. The blitz is coming in. Everything's looking full in motion. He had his tight end wide open, but he throws it into coverage. We stop it. 4th and 17. I'm like, all right, we got it. An in route. Great call by Yardy. I have to admit, it was a really, really good call to put a smart route in there. Then he throws it into coverage. Overthrow. But we get a passing interference, and we didn't even touch him. This game, I'm feeling cheated, but we're up by like 18, so I'm not that mad. But he scores. He makes the game just a little tighter with this onside kick. We continue. We got our ball. The game's pretty much over. We're up about, what, 12? And all we really need is 3 and to eat some clock, and we won this game. But you know Swole. Swole don't mess around, and he just throws a pick, right? So he, like, almost wants Yardy in the game. It's like he feels bad. He wants to get cheated, and it's not a good habit. Yardy gets the ball, throws a quick in route, and he's starting to play really good trips offense. A lot of unorthodox combos that you don't see as much. So we have to switch up our defense a little bit. We go to something like a cover 2, and he calls PA counter go again. We get the sack. Chandler Jones has been the player of the game almost, besides maybe Adoree Jackson, and now he's X Factor, so we got 2 X Factor defenders on the field. And you know, Yardy, it's making it kind of hard for Yardy because Adoree's bagging someone, and then Chandler Jones is shedding in the middle. It was crazy, and the X Factor I put on Chandler Jones was blitz. So that means all the blocker resistance bars for the O-linemen have been completely wiped, which basically means that everyone will shed 10 times more in the spots that they're in. So you see us setting up our advanced defense here. If you check out the trips video, it's fully explained and you'll learn how to run it. But he does the motion over the running back, so we check out of it, and he throws that pesky C route. That's a very Yardy type play. It's hard to beat. It's very unique too. You don't see many trips players throwing C routes. He really likes it in regs with Devontae Adams. Now right here, he goes through the corner. The corner's covered. Everything's covered. Micah Parsons tackles, but he was kind of half in, half out of the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't fumble. We call PA counter go, and it was a perfect dot by Yardy. Perfect play. Gets over my cloud because the cloud actually stops in the end zone and can't go farther. And I'm looking for a spin for a touchdown there, and we don't get it. But we're kind of leaning on Saquon to chew the clock. But we notice here, this is where it gets crazy. He's blitzing everybody, so we have to go back to our combo. However, we put our tight end on a streak again because we notice he's not manning him up. He's on the guy that's manned up on him. We go down, and this is just the game. We end up kneeling it out. It was a great game to Yardy. He played a fantastic game through and through. I mean, he threw it into coverage a couple times that I wish I had. I feel like this game could have been more of a blowout. I did mess up a couple times. I threw 2 wheel route interceptions. One of them was definitely my fault, I have to admit. Completely my fault, right? But the other one was an overthrow, and it is what it is at the end of the day. But it's really nice because right after this game, we actually move on to play Dusty. Now, Dusty won the Madden freaking challenge in Madden 21 at only 16 years old. So he's super, super tough. So be on the lookout for that next video. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the competitive Madden gameplay, the CFM, my commentary, just drop a like. It really helps out. It helps the algorithm see these videos and, you know, another CFM YouTuber to pop out. Thank you guys for watching once again. And you guys have a great rest of your day.